Good evening, students. Today we will discuss about the basic differentiation which is used in physics. Okay, differentiation simply means when one quantity changes with respect to the other. For example, we have velocity. Velocity is change in distance per unit time. Okay, so let's say we are representing a uniform moving object with the help of a graph, its velocity distance time graph, and its result will give us the velocity. Along y-axis we have taken distance, and along x-axis we have taken time. So a body, if on this curve a body has moved from B to A on distance term, this is referred as A and this is referred as B. A body has moved from B to A. Okay, in time, let's say x1 to x2. This is the time span and this is the distance covered. Okay, so velocity is equal to y2 minus y1 because the total distance is y2 and this is y1, and this much distance will be y2 minus y1. Similarly, time will be, this time is x2, this is x1, and this much time will be x2 minus x1. So this is the, so velocity is change in distance divided by change in time. So change in distance divided by change in time. Now if we limit this change to 0, that this limit means the change in distance with respect to time is very small. Okay, let's say the change in time means milliseconds, or the time span along which we are taking the difference, that is very small, approaches to 0. This arrow going to 0 means this time interval approaches to 0, means very small time. Okay, so delta y, that is change in distance upon change in time, approaches to 0. Then if originally body was at V, it has covered a distance delta y. Okay, in time delta s x, it has covered distance delta y. So y, originally it has covered y, so y plus delta y will be the final distance minus the initial distance, that is y upon delta x. Y is cancelled out with y and we are left with delta y upon delta x. Okay, now this thing, limit x, delta x approaches to 0, delta y upon delta x can be written as dy upon dx. This is the basic representation of differentiation, d upon dx. That means the quantity represented by y is changing with the quantity represented by x, that is change in distance with respect to time. So here this is x, then differentiation will be easier, or it will be directly done with the simple formulas if this quantity is the function of the following one. Okay, if y is the function of x and we have ddx of fx, this y is the function of x. Okay, again it is represented as limit x delta x approaches to 0. Matlab this thing is represented like this, and this thing can be represented by limit. Okay, so limit delta x approaches to 0, final function was f x plus delta x minus fx. Okay, this is change in time. Okay, this one is cancelled and we are left with f delta x upon delta x. Okay, so velocity, in, if we want to write the velocity in term of differentiation, it can be written as velocity is equal to differentiation of distance with respect to time. X is displacement, t is time. So d upon dt is derivative of x. This is representation of derivative. We will say derivative of x. Velocity is derivative of distance with respect to time. Okay, now how to operate the differentiation? For operation of differentiation, we have basic formula. This upper quantity is the function of the lower one, ddx of x raised to power n, that is dx raised to power n upon dx. So this power we will written first, then x power reduced by 1. Okay, first of all we will write the power, then x raised to power n minus 1. Okay, if we have a derivative of constant, remember this thing, derivative of constant is always 0. If I take ddx of For example, if I take ddx of 2 is a constant value, its derivative will be 0. Derivative of constant value is always 0, and for a variable one, if we have a constant here we have a constant value, and here we have a function of x, so this constant value will be taken without derivative. Okay, so it is taken here without any derivative, and derivative will be taken only the of this quantity x. Okay, and for x we have already discussed. First of all, we will write the power, and then x raised to power reduced by 1. For example, we have ddx of x raised to power 2, matlab derivative of x raised to power 2 with respect to x, then power first, then x raised to power reduced by 1, that is 2x. In the same way, if y is equal to 3x raised to power 4, find dy upon dx. So dy upon dx will be ddx of 3x raised to power 4. Here 3 is a constant value, so we have taken it here, and we will take the derivative of x raised to power 4 only. Okay, so 3 is taken separately, but it will be multiplied later with the answer. 4 x raised to power 4 minus 1, so 3 into 4 12 x raised to power 3. And similarly, we have if y is equal to 4, find dy upon dx. Here y is simple a constant value, so constant value derivative will be 0. And further, if y is equal to 12x square, find dy upon dx. Constant will be taken here, only derivative of x square will be taken. So 12 2 x raised to power reduced by 1, so we will have 24 x will be the answer. Okay, now if we have two functions which are added or subtracted, how will be the derivative of that function will be taken? First of all, we will take the derivative of first function, that is du by dx, plus minus according to whether you are doing addition or subtraction, take that sign, then dy upon dx. Simple. Okay, if we have two functions which are added, then they will be differentiated separately with the addition or subtraction sign in between it. Okay, for example, if we have y is equal to 2x square plus x, find dy upon dx. Dy upon dx will be obviously this function, then we will take the derivative of 2x square plus derivative of x. We will separately do the differentiation taking the conventional formula, and then we will got the answer. Again, if we have three functions which are added, then we will take the differentiation 3 times separately. Okay, this is the constant value, so the derivative is 0, and these two are done by the simple differentiation formula. Okay, so in the next video we will do the product and division rule of derivatives. Okay, in next video we will do the addition product and division rule. Up to this